MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. 1 game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Zack Wheeler will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. His career line against Wheeler. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
First pitch, 706.
Fouled away. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Austin Slater. First pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
That is goal.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Popped him up. Lau is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jordan Balazovic gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Now to the plate, Jean Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Jean Segura.
The pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short. Anderson picks it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Kyle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Here's the first pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Slater will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. To the left side, but it's well foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6.
And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him.
That missed. That's the ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even got himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Skied down the left field line. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
So stepping in is Rhys Hoskins, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hoskins.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer could have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag gets one, so no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The batter will be Austin Allen, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Stepping in now, Jordan Balazovic. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The brethren, I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First pitch on the way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing, and he pops him up. Donaldson into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Wheeler on at first, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Slater. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia. The left field.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Anderson scoops it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Byron Buxton is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Byron Buxton goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here comes the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate now, Luis Arraez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch.
Harper.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw was just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. From the stretch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Lewis. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. '50th pitch of the game on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So here's Trey Mancini, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs.
Lead up for the Phillies.
Good stuff, Heidi.
A
Thanks.
shortstop, Didi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
So bases are empty with one gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Zach.
So the bases are empty with two gone now. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Gene Segura standing in. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Arias has got it, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now to the plate. Here is Austin Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a line drive. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to dig in, Jordan Balazovic struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Might have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate there. You know his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. fouled off. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Slater's in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 5, Kyle Lewis.
So the next to bat will be Kyle Lewis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Rhys Hoskins is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. Slater finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 7 moves to the 7th inning. It's the Phillies 1 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate is Austin Slater. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Line hard toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
In now, Luis Arias. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Slater gets his lead at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. Outside.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Harper. He can't get to it. This one's down. And this one will bounce into the wall. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So next to bat will be Tim Anderson, and this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Vince Velasquez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Donaldson digging in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Pickoff play at second, and a leap, but it's over his head at second. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
The first baseman, Trey.
Next, it'll be Trey Mancini. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. Looking to minimize the damage here as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
The 0-1 offering. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
Striding in is Brandon Lau, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Up next, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. No balls and 1 strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Slater able to track it down for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
First pitch on its way. As he rips it on the ground to second. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.